Okay. That I should be going up.
Uh,
What the fuck?
sorry, I got distracted.
Okay. Ooh, I think I'm good.
Cleaning.
All right.
Sorry, I
Cleaning
got distracted.
more stuff. All right. Let me know when you join.
Okay, let me see. It's before you weren't showing up.
I wonder what attachments you're gonna have.
I think it goes by whatever you have. That's my theory, based on
Well,
absolutely nothing.
I don't have very much, so
Oh, you didn't even buy cleaner? It's your
no.
first day.
I got I think I got slightly specialized nozzle. That's the other thing, like I'm glad the special cleans are in this game, but it kinda what's the word? Like it kinda like
Huh.
spoils Firewatch Simulator a little bit. Because you get to see
What do you
like the high
mean?
end stuff. You know what I mean? So then you go
Oh,
back to campaign, you don't have it, and it's like, man.
yeah.
But you know,
Honestly, I was playing it earlier with Adrian and Matt, and it doesn't take that much to buy the special shit. Like after 3 levels, you should be able to get it all.
yeah, you know, I think I have all our stuff from when we were playing it, so that's cool. Oh wait, I gotta turn off. I
Yeah.
forgot because I remember listening back to the audio, and the water just sounded like there's a constant drone in the mic. So let me turn that off.
Yeah, the audio is super off too. Like hearing you is like a faint whisper, and hearing the power washer is like a deafening fire hose.
What on the stream?
No, not on the stream, but the last time we were playing,
Oh
just like
yeah,
for my regular mic. All
yeah.
right.
I recommend messing with the
Oh,
audio.
okay. I'm sitting down. Cool. I have not done the playground yet, so
I can't wait till we
fun,
get like
interesting.
super hardcore with this game, and we have like different specializations. Like somebody's the long range guy with the barrel, and then we have like
Yeah.
a cleaning guy.
Oh, my sensitivity got fucked up. Oh, did you write Alexis?
What? What are you talking
Did
about?
you, there's. Have you been here a while?
Oh, well, I she was in the room while I was doing this. Let's get rid of that, shall we?
It's cute. I say leave it. Oh,
Too.
it's gone.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I was working on the Stegosaurus slide.
I'm gonna try to see how fast I can do the ground while still actually cleaning it.
It's also kind of crazy how much this game saves because, excuse me, like it didn't just save like oh if once you finish a section, it'll save it. It saved like exactly what I had sprayed off at that point, everything. So
Yeah, it's kind of wild that there's no like timer. Like I know there's probably one running in the background, right? But
yeah, there's certain modes where it's like you are challenged to do it in a certain time, and
oh, okay,
that's
so that's
cool.
probably
But
just challenge mode then.
yeah, but if you want
It's
just to
weird.
be
I feel like
chill,
that would, yeah, I feel like a big part of it would be like, time, because that in Viscera, if you play that on the computer, you are like trying to beat your times. I feel like you could have a game that's still casual while still trying to accomplish something.
well, maybe once we complete all the levels, we can go to challenge mode and really test our might.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into the power washing simulator modding scene for it.
Yeah.
Ew, it's like mold up here,
Here, let me see. Oh, this looks good over here.
right?
Yeah, there's all kinds of caca.
Yeah, look at this like green slime,
Ew.
and the walls will ooze green slime.
This is like how they cleaned the parks after Hurricane Katrina. This is what they had to do. It's like there's just all this gunk.
Just green slime everywhere.
Yeah.
They probably have to do that even if there was no hurricane. All the New Orleans hate. Where'd that come from?
To be fair, probably any playground in America could use power washing like this.
Especially Holiday Park. I know one wall in particular that could use a
That
power
could
washing.
use, dude. You would need, I don't even know, to fully clean that fucking thing.
Fire hose. Acid. I hope when they demolish that building, someone at least goes back there and sees our handiwork.
Gets a piece of the P wall. Gets like a UV light, and it's just like, oh my god.
Ah!
It's like a murder scene.
The building actually wasn't slated to be demolished until they saw the P wall.
Yeah.
Oh.
A part of me like does. I think it'd be cool to explore that building, but I also don't feel like getting arrested.
Yeah, I've thought about that too. Just like sneaking in for old time's sake, but
Last time I was in there is when I voted. They had thing, but I guess the building's probably like condemned, so they had to like move it.
yeah. That place is probably so disgusting by now. I haven't even like poked my head in through a window, but yeah. It's been a long time.
You remember the United States map parking lot space?
Yeah.
Like little stuff like that that you don't question when you're a little kid, but it just like does not make any sense.
Just accept it.
You know, on one hand, I think the water is gonna ruin the audio, but it also is weirdly strange to just hear your footsteps.
I was gonna say, yeah, someone could join just for the white noise. So I am all for Power Washer Sim, but I do have to ask, especially since we were talking about it, are there any like good games coming out this fall?
Well, I know one game which I would love people to play with me, and I think you'd maybe get a kick out of it. There's a new JoJo fighting game that I really want to play. There was a trailer I highly recommend watching, because you at least like watch part 4 of it, right?
Yeah, like I am not caught up, but I could definitely understand what's going on if I played a JoJo game.
Well, yeah. So I mean, it's just a fighting game, but it's like a remix of one that was on the PS3.
Yeah.
and I played one on PS4, but it was more of like an arena fighter thing. I mean, it was cool, but there was no like local multiplayer, and I just kind of played against the computer. But this is like a more traditional fighting game, and a trailer came
Yeah.
out that I watched. I swear to God, like 10 times yesterday. It was like the premise was that like Rohan is interested in like the game, and so like Koichi has to convince him to play the game. So like he's talking about all the new features. it's like it's like super cool, and you get a good idea like what the game's about.
Interesting.
So and
I
it's
mean, I'm
only
all for it,
yeah, the base
but
game is only I think $50, which I mean
yeah.
is a little bit off the top. So I'm getting it day one, but it's I think that'll be fun.
I think the last time we played a decent fighting game was probably Mortal Kombat X 2, so it's been long enough.
Yeah, I want to get more people to get it. Except the only two other people that know what JoJo really is like Brendan and Mike.
Yeah.
So I told Brendan, I was like, "Hey, Brendan, get this game."
Have you heard from Mike lately? I
Uh,
saw him
I,
like poke his head in the group chat or Snapchat, but
I texted him a little bit the other day.
isn't he? I don't know if he told you. Is he coming back home soon?
Yeah, he put it in the group chat. I think he said December.
Okay. I gotta touch base with him again. If anything, just for next Scape Fest,
With potentially new characters.
right? Did they give a date on the reveal?
I don't think. I would probably see it. Well, you probably would too if you use your Facebook if you're in that group. But
Yeah.
they've been releasing. I mean, it's a little bit hard to get hype over. They're like these developer concept art images, and they're cool. I just wish it was like, okay, these are all going to be characters, because like
Yeah.
some of them are awesome. It's just like, okay, is this some dude's like concept, or is this something to put my hat
Yeah,
in?
it's kind of muddying the water. Who knows? Maybe we'll have 6 move and 8 range.
Yeah, dude.
I love seeing those though.
Yeah,
They're hilarious. Like custom figures on the Heroescape page.
Dude Threats, like I said, it's not the worst one I've ever seen, but most of the time, if you see a custom figure, it's just like someone with no concept of how to balance a figure, playtest.
No. No game balance whatsoever. I
Is
still
he-
think we need to commit to the Rick and Morty figures.
Oh,
We gotta
yeah,
ask Lucas if that's still for
on the
sale.
table. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I have a feeling it is. I don't know if there were that many
you
tickets.
think so? No one's jumped on that one yet.
Yeah. Do you know if
Ooh,
Mike's
dinosaur's good.
confirmed going to Georgia?
That's what I need to talk to him about.
Yeah,
I'm
because
not sure if things have changed since the last time we spoke.
I'm planning on a tentative trip to Florida for a couple days in probably spring, and figure Mike wants
Is
to
that
join
like
me.
a Disney thing or?
I mean, yeah, but
Okay.
it'd be cool. I would obviously like to invite Mike and
Just
whoever
had to
wants,
verify.
yeah, and whoever else wants to come to see like Galaxy's Edge and stuff. I think that'd be cool.
Can we do a field trip to Mar-a-Lago with all these current events happening? I feel like that'd be very interesting.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, add it to the docket.
Everyone can start raiding now.
Yeah. I know a lot. They give like discounts to people that live in Georgia and stuff, and guess I think it's pretty close. So,
Yeah. Oh,
so welcome back from Korea. Then if he isn't in Georgia, then that kind of ruins the plan.
okay. I just caught up on the D&D group chat, and ever since we last played, I forgot that my character was in serious debt, and now that I remember, I'm like getting secondhand anxiety for my character.
Well, it adds a little narrative layer, shall we say?
Yeah, it'll definitely be exciting, but god damn it. That could have been so different if I had just pulled out. Never gambling again.
I wonder if Lawn Mowing Simulator has co-op. That could be.
Of course, there's the lawn mowing simulator too.
Wait, there's tons. There's like a yearly one, like, 'cause there's like I think 2021, 2022.
Wow.
I think Lucas.
Is it made by like the same people?
I don't know. I think all of these are just it's like a genre, because there's no way one studio
Yeah.
could pump out all of these.
Right, right. I think it was just if you told me that the people who made Lawnmower Simulator had also had a hand in Power Washer Simulator, I would not be very surprised at all.
Yeah. Well, I tried playing Farming Simulator because that I feel like is one of the ones that really kicked off the genre, and people legitimately get excited for the new releases. And I could not figure out how to get like in the tractor, so I did not play that for very long.
Yeah, this is definitely like one of the most cathartic games I've ever played, but I don't understand how people can play like truck driving simulator and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like
I
train
did see
simulator.
what people do that seems kind of fun is they will get like a rig and like a wheel and stuff, and so they really can like RP as
Yeah, there's one of the guys at work where I'm at does like a VR setup for a truck simulator.
that's awesome.
So like a full wheel and pedal rig with the VR headset on. Like that is next level shit. I would love a setup like that, but not for a game that feels like work.
Yeah, like a new Mass Effect or something, I don't know.
Or like a flying game, or even just like a more blood pumping racing game would be better, in my opinion.
Yeah, like have those. Well, they used to have like a Dave and Buster's, that race car game that had like the cage that vibrated as you
Yeah.
drove. That would be sick.
That would be cool. I'm sure you could do that too. It's like even the Oculus controllers have pretty good like haptic feedback for that kind of stuff. I can only imagine what you could do with like a racing game setup. With enough money, of course. VR's been kind of getting a little bit slow, honestly, though. Oh, hi, Scott.
Yo, yo, yo.
Like it feels
Hello.
like there hasn't been a good VR game release in a while. Some good updates, but no like standalone games have come out.
Why would anyone make another VR game when not everyone's played Gorn yet?
Dude, Gorn has been pretty much eclipsed by Blade and Sorcery. Have you played that one?
No, I don't really play my PSVR at all anymore.
I don't even think PSVR has Blade and Sorcery. That would be insane. So either I showed you it or you haven't played it.
Yeah.
But it's a VR masterpiece.
I missed that arcade in Southside. I haven't been there in a while. I assume it's still there, but hopefully COVID didn't kill it. But they had that VR room.
Yeah, I bet they have Blade and Sorcery on there, for example.
I like everything. Yeah, Scott, we're working on this playground. And then
Yeah, I've been working on that solo play. Trying to find where's the fucking remote at?
Oh, we are streaming, by the way, if you didn't know.
Oh,
Yeah, sad thing is I don't think I'm gonna get credit for doing this since I'm like the co-op straggler.
I don't know. I mean, it gave me money, I think, for what we did in like the free play, so I'd be surprised.
Well,
But
I think I get money. Me and Matt tested it, uh, like a couple days ago, but the host gets the progress. The guest does not.
Yeah, well, at least if one of us,
Yeah, I mean, and I'm fine with it. I'll power wash my own playground. No question about it. But still sad.
what are you working on?
Getting the main jungle gym area.
Looking good. Yeah, one cool thing I was
Boy.
telling Dan, God, is I lost power when I was doing this playground, and it like saved every single thing that I like every like little cleaning thing that I'd done. So that's pretty cool.
Surprisingly, in all its faults, surprisingly good save system.
What do you mean all its faults?
You got to admit this this game isn't perfect. Matchmaking could be a little bit better. There's the whole, not being able to play until you do career mode. I could bitch.
Well, speak for yourself. Don't drag all of Xenu down with you in your little pen of toxicity.
I should be more grateful of this game's perfection.
Scott, did you try out Madden yet?
No, is it free on Game Pass?
Yeah, you get a 10-hour trial.
Oh, no, I don't even bother. Madden's just been, it's not even like a secret that that game has just fallen off so hard in the last probably, I'd say 10 years, if not more.
Well, this one, I know everyone says this every year, but this one apparently is solid. So they did a lot of changes to a lot of like different stuff. So like gameplay wise, there's a new like skill based, I don't know what they call it, but like a passing system.
I saw, yeah.
That was cool. Apparently like zone coverages are better and you can't scramble. Like whenever I played the last one, I did a scrambling QB and I basically could not be stopped, and it's a lot harder to do that even on easier difficulties. That's cool. Franchise, there's some cool systems in terms of like free agency where players have different motivations. So like there'll be a motivation if they want to win like a Super Bowl, if it's like close to where they grew up, you have an advantage. If it's in a state where there's no income tax, that will also like add something. So there's a lot of really cool little additions to free agency of why someone might want to play there. Like warm weather, I think, is one of them. So if you're a franchise mode guy, I think they added a bunch of stuff.
I'm glad a game is finally committed to the income tax mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably not, like, I'm obviously not going to get it. I may do the trial, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to, I think it finally is officially coming out next year, but NCAA return.
Yeah, I feel like there's been radio silence on that.
Yeah, like they at first announced it, and then I think a lot of people thought it was going to be this year, but I think it's like confirmed maybe that it's going to be next year. I saw something on my Twitter timeline today about it.
You think well, EA's making it, right?
Yeah.
So there might be progress into the new Madden. I feel like
I could see them easily just making it like just whatever the Madden code is and just replace all the skins with college shit with no like good modes or anything, but I'd be kind of okay. I mean, it would suck, but I'd be like, whatever. At least it's college football.
what do you think they're gonna do about the players?
I don't know. That's a good question. I know, like, I only played a couple of the older NCAA games, and like they would like if I remember right, like a couple of the big name college players, you could clearly tell that like they made like, and you couldn't use their name. It was just like number 5 for USC, and you're like, this is clearly Reggie Bush, but they can't say it is.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't know. I assume like the big name people would get in, but even then, it's like think of like the amount of players. I mean, you from all the schools, like that'd be pretty hard to make character profiles for all of them. But I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it'd be nice. I mean, for a lot of reasons, if the NCAA like eased off of the player endorsement, whatever. But even like the not so popular players, if you gave like every single like shitty college player $100, like they would all agree to put their name in a video game.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make a franchise mode with Nebraska just so I can win Coldest Crawford Heisman Trophy.
Yeah. Well, you know what too is going to be a problem is like I feel like part of the reason EA is probably kicking the can is obviously because like the player situation, but also Ultimate Team I feel like would be impossible. Like,
Yeah, I don't know how you would do an Ultimate Team unless you did it like all of it would be like the greats of like past college football, maybe.
yeah, but then there's no like binding. Like if they're retired, I don't know if. Well, I don't know. It's tough. Maybe if they had an NFL career, it'd be easier because they may or have like the right to use them. But it's like I can't see them making a game unless there's like some sort of Ultimate Team component.
It's just like kind of a shame that sports. I don't know if it's just like you play sports games enough and eventually like they just stop pleasing you, or if there is like, I think that is kind of like somewhat of a level of what goes into it, but they're just not good anymore. Like NHL, like I don't have any really desire. Like I wish I liked to play NHL still, but I just don't.
Yeah, the newest one's on Game Pass, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really care.
Because it's just like everything's directed towards Ultimate Team, which is Ultimate Team's fun, but it's just too microtransaction based.
Yeah, and EA doesn't want to put any resources into the stuff that is not
Yeah,
monetizable. So, and there's no
And I
competition.
feel like the Bia Pro modes, yeah, the Bia Pro modes, for all the stuff they say, like the new features, I just feel like in the end they felt like the same thing over and over again for every game.
Yeah, and the one in the last Madden was totally broken. Like they're trying to compete with like NBA and like their career mode or whatever, but like I couldn't switch teams. It didn't let me pick who I wanted to draft with, so I was literally stuck on the Jets the entire time. Every single year they started saying like, "Oh, well, great job on your first game as an NFL player." Like every year, and I'd already been like a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Like, so. And they never fixed them, so it's like super cringy. Although I feel like it's hard to not make that stuff cringy.
Yeah.
It just
I did enjoy the show on Game Pass. I played it a lot last year, and I did not play it hardly at all this year. I don't know why. I feel like it was partly like I played a lot of my Road to the Show guy in the last year, and I just kind of didn't want to restart it and start in the minors again.
yeah, that I understand why, but it does kind of suck. You got to do that, and like you can't simulate it because your player like the simulation you just do horrible.
Yeah, and it's all based on like how you play, and like okay, you're not getting the most bang for your buck if you do that. Like, guy's not going to develop right.
Yeah, and I think baseball, it's not the best for a video game because like okay, you bat
No.
3 or 4 times a game. Like hitting the pitch unless you're playing a human is completely random. And
It is like they're like that. So that was you can you got.
Well, I was gonna say, and the other thing is the fielding will give you a little quick time event, and then the game's over, and then you have like how many like games a year, like that's just 1 year. You know what I mean? You gotta really love baseball.
Like and there were like certain things in the Bia Pro, like if you just wanted to, like you had to like do this weird backdoor thing in terms of skipping like I skipped all the fielding opportunities. Like my guy in the last year that I got to the show was like a first baseman power hitter, and I just didn't want to field. And you had to do like this weird backdoor way to like skip fielding scenes to get credit for challenges, like progress your player, which was super annoying. And then also I found that it would randomly just like slump your player for no reason,
Really?
which was really annoying. Like you know how like it has the little like pitch like strike zone indicator and like your timing on it. Like
Yeah.
every time you swing. Like there were like I would go through these slumps where I'd repeatedly just like good timed regular like all sorts of swings in the zone and it just would foul it off or just be like a generic pop fly to like shallow outfield. Like well what the like I'm literally doing like well, I can't do anything else. Like what you know?
Yeah, and then
It's
you
just
know what?
putting like the game doesn't give it to you.
Yeah, and when you get on base, it's like, oh, okay, I gotta like wait for this dude to hit. Like I don't know. I think just baseball, unless you're controlling the entire team, like to be a pro is just not fun.
Yeah.
Just like in Little League, baseball is not fun. You can't even eat grass like you could in Little League in the MLB The Show.
Chew tobacco.
That would be an interesting addition.
Whew, I like zoned out hard for a second while you guys were talking sports games. I was like,
Don't act like you're
drooling.
cooler than sports games, Dan.
Sports games,
Just-
as we know, aren't art.
That's true.
Just not my cup of tea.
Power Wash Simulator is.
Yeah, because there's no sports involved.
I think power washing could be a sport.
Is jacking off a sport? Dude, I shouldn't say this on a stream, but I kind of miss EDP's videos. It's like kind of how I miss Trump on Twitter. That's the same feeling I have with EDP
Dude, so
on
after,
YouTube.
Isn't he
you
still
put-
kind of making videos
No.
though?
No,
Is
so
he is that for his doing, or does YouTube like shut him down?
I think he stopped. So it's
I think
sort
he
of
keeps trying. I think he keeps making accounts and he keeps getting blocked, but he keeps trying and going back for it.
I mean, have you seen any new videos from him? 'Cause I haven't.
Yeah, I think he keeps making burner accounts and then people just point out that it's him and then he gets banned and then rinse, wash, repeat.
I haven't even
I
seen that.
after you posted that one in the group chat, I went on Reddit and just searched him, and there's like a Reddit page about him, and it is very active of people like trying to hunt him down.
See that I
It's
don't.
very odd.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I mean, I feel like it's one thing to run a dude off YouTube. Like, okay, I get it, but like people, any job that he tries to get, people will harass him and he'll get fired. Anytime he tries to find a place to live, people will like create such a nuisance that he gets like evicted. And like, I don't care like what crime some person did or almost did. Like, I think it's fucked up that like he just can't have a life anymore. He just has to like kill himself, I guess. So like.
Literally just turned into like Britney South Park.
Yeah, like,
pretty
it's-
much.
It's pretty far. So I'm not a fan of that.
I was just surprised, like all the posts and like there were multiple posts every day of like this week. Like it's very active. I was kind of surprised by it.
And people did that shit before he was outed as like a diddler, but it's like it was heightened. Now they have like a reason to do it, and yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Didn't the person that like exposed him have something like not good pop up about his life though?
I think
Wasn't
it
there
was
something
very
like that?
similar to like what EDP was busted for too.
I don't know. Like he that guy, he had like a channel of that, and he just happened to be that EDP was one of the people that he ended up.
Yeah,
Doing-
it could just be as simple as like he was a dick. and a not so great person. I think that's the extent of what I remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Craig, did you watch? I haven't watched. So I was getting my hair cut yesterday, and the guy cut my hair, had it on the TV. But the Manti Te'o documentary,
No, I didn't know.
have
What's
you
it
watched
on?
that? Netflix.
Oh, cool. I'm glad it's on ESPN.
All about that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually gonna watch all of it because I think it's like one of those things that could be an hour and a half. That's like 4 hour long episodes.
Oh, yeah.
But I saw it and I didn't. There's some stuff in it I was not aware of.
That dude just disappeared.
Yeah, like I always thought, and I feel like he kind of got fucked over. I think because I always thought, and I think the national media portrayed it like he just made that girlfriend's dying story up, but in reality, he got catfished by somebody.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, that's like the big crux of it all. Like
Who is this?
he was a linebacker like 10 years ago at Notre Dame, and he was like one of the best players in college football. And like during his senior season, there was this big story like his mom and his girlfriend died on the same like in the same day, but it later came out that his girlfriend wasn't real, and everybody just kind of thought he made that up, like his girlfriend being dying, and like everyone thought he was just trying to get sympathy.
But it was
in
just
reality-
him getting like scammed.
Yeah, in reality, he got catfished by someone.
Huh.
And
But
then
I don't know,
No
I
one
may
ever
go
heard
watch
from him
it.
again. It was like who was the Boston guy, like the Catching Hell guy, Steve Bartman or whatever.
Oh, Steve Bartman.
Yeah, he just disappeared.
Wonder what he's doing now. That's probably one of my favorite 30 for 30s. Even
I
though
gotta
that was
watch
like
that again.
before, I think it was 30 for 30, technically.
Yeah, I think they brought it under the 30 for 30 brand.
Bill Buckner just died recently, the other guy in that documentary.
Oh yeah. I watched.
I was just finished. Oh, good.
I say I watched being documentaries the Woodstock '99 documentary on Netflix.
I watched the HBO one that came out, I think it was like last year, and it was really good.
I did see that. I saw the Woodstock documentary, but instead I committed to watching Sandman.
I thinking about reading that.
It's really good. Like the graphic novels are really good, and they did a decent job with the show too.
Like my philosophy that if there's like a comic book something, I like read the comic book and don't watch the show. Just to be a contrarian.
It's
Yeah,
a
that
Neil Gaiman too, so it had a good shot from the start.
Neil Whatman?
Neil Gaiman.
No, I was just making a joke.
Oh.
Yeah, that Woodstock one's really good.
I like how they're just overarching things like blame Fred Durst for everything, even though we just massively fucked up.
Yeah, they get the one dude. I guess I don't know what his role is. He seemed like the head guy. He just comes off as like a super douche. It's like who could have controlled that many people? And the
One
guy,
thing they talk. Oh, good.
I say the one guy. He was the creator of Woodstock. He died like 3 months after they shot that interview.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
The one thing they talk about in the HBO one is how weird it was that like it was all this like new metal, like rap rock, but like each day there was just randomly like Jewel or like Alanis Morissette would play, and just how like out like how weird that was, which I thought was very funny.
Yeah.
Didn't Lucas just get on?
He did. He's probably still figuring out how his mic works.
Oh.
I don't know how it's the weather down in KC or I guess up in DC, but it's like fall weather right now. It's awesome. Got the window open.
It rained a lot yesterday, and today is one of those days where it's not just uncomfortably hot.
Yeah, it's cooled down quite a bit down here too, which is a very welcome surprise.
That time of year for when all the good games come out. I guess we don't know if they're good or not yet, but
Presumably. But that's what I'm saying though, like what is coming out?
well,
Other
the
than JoJo.
the JoJo game. I don't know. I'll have to check. God of War.
Hmm.
I gotta watch.
I
think-
probably would love God of War, but I've never played a single one.
I didn't either before the PS. I would play the PlayStation one, and it really grabs your interest really quickly, and you don't need any sort of prior knowledge. I know one guy who would agree with me, and he just joined the party. But that's gonna be a big one. If it doesn't get delayed, I think it already got delayed once, so I'd be surprised if it got
Yeah.
delayed again. But that and I don't know.
Don't you just hate when you're at a Woodstock festival and Alanis Morissette starts playing like once a day?
I guess we know who our viewer is.
What are your
How you
opinions
doing,
on
Lucas?
EDP, Lucas?
I didn't even watch it, so
Oh.
that's my response.
you
Alright,
know
am
what-
I able to like join in? Also,
What?
my mic is not echoing now.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better.
We can consolidate once me and Craig finish this park.
We
Yeah,
are
I
67%
tried joining and I
done.
couldn't, so I'm just working on the park too.
Yeah, we're doing
Jesus,
like
this
a
is going
virtual
slow.
co-op. I know, but you know what else went slow? The fountain, and we got through that.
Yeah. At like midnight. Or no, we did the train, that's fair. I'm being too harsh.
It was crazy. We did every single thing.
That was a pain in the ass.
Lucas, how far are you in this game?
The main menu.
Oh, I thought I saw you playing this.
It's probably been up on my account, where like I've had it up, but I don't think I've ever actually started playing it yet.
Oh, really?
Wow. You're in for a treat.
I am a power washing veteran of real life, though.
Oh yeah, I forgot you sent us that snap. I wanted to send the Wojak face where he's like freaking out, like, "Yo, that's like power washing." It's like whenever I shave my beard and I'm like, "You, this is exactly
like that
Red
one
Dead
game.
Redemption 2." Imagine if we were like
Almost
kids.
there.
Like, how pissed would your dad be if you're not doing any chores but you're playing this game instead?
I was playing more Farming Simulator 22 since it's on Game Pass now, and I have like a love-hate relationship with those games because there's just no fucking point to them.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those games where it's so repetitive. You know, you like plant the shit and you harvest it, and then you keep doing it, and you're not sure if you're actually having fun or not.
If I need a
That's
farming
exactly
fix-
what this game is. I don't know if I like this game, but I am very interested in it.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre. Like, I'm not sure if I can commit to saying I like this game or not yet, but I still have like 50 hours in.
Does
Where
Farm
does the
Simulator
time go?
have co-op, Lucas?
Yeah, it does. You can actually I think it's up to like 8 people or something. Everyone can work on the same farm.
Can
Xenu
you like
Farms.
sabotage other people's farms?
I don't know.
Like crop killer. Or, like,
I don't know if there's like
insecticides?
online servers where you could just jump in and like everyone owns farms.
Yeah, it's
But
like,
that's
do you
just
ever,
asking for disaster.
Lucas, did you ever play the multiplayer in the Phantom Pain where it's like everyone had their forward operating bases and you could like go in them and sabotage them? I want
No.
that. I want that, but for Farming Simulator, where you just tip all their cows over.
I'm harvesting your crops, so you don't get the thrill of doing it.
Yeah. Pussy. We're at
How is this not done yet?
70%.
This thing's fucking sparkling.
I know. I'm moving on to the little floor here.
The verticality
to, like-
of the part of the playground makes it challenging.
Yeah, you gotta like. Oh, I need the stepping stool. That's my problem.
Scott, you said that like really analytical, where you're like, the real challenge comes the verticality of the.
I mean, it does. I mean, there's a little spot you have to get high to get the towers. I mean, it's a tough.
Power washer analyst Scott Brinker.
Yeah,
Hey,
have you
if there's
guys cleaned the Mars rover yet?
We have, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Well,
cleaned the hell out of that thing.
I'd recommend while we're finishing up, Lucas, just to do the tutorial where you just clean a car. It's real short.
Give you a nice
Is that
baseline.
challenge mode where you wash against the clock? I'm putting out an official Xenu challenge for anyone out there. Anyone who stumbles across this, challenge me 1v1 power wash simulator.
that's-
Power washer simulator, legendary, all skulls on.
That's the new Xenu All Stars. Is who can get the best time.
Oh, we're checking in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Craig, how's the power washing going?
I'm 10% done with this playground.
Oh, 72% actually. We're getting there.
I'm at 50.
I feel like
but I
it's
haven't
gonna-
done any of the ground yet, which I feel like would be a quick and knock out big portion of it.
Yeah, the ground would go quick if there weren't like random patches of just like straight mold.
Yeah, you gotta get a tighter nozzle on. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, come on.
Lucas, who you going with in fantasy?
Sorry,
I
I
am
muted
trying to
myself for a
figure out-
second while I was feeding my cat.
I've seen a bunch of funny TikToks of like when you tell your friends you're gonna draft CMC, and it's just like a bunch of people like, oh, yeah," just like yelling at them, just like.
I've been trying to. It's gonna be a wild card between RJ and Dan. I don't know. Dan's a complete wild card. I know who RJ should pick, but I think he's not going to pick him.
Dan doesn't
I
know
don't
who
know.
he's gonna pick until it's his pick.
Like Dan could realistically take like Travis Kelce at the third spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna let. Maybe I should do some research or some mock drafts, but I feel like
I don't. I never do that shit.
I've been doing mocks, and the most annoying thing in the world is people just never join the mock draft. Like why? Like they join it for a spot, and then they are just auto picked. I'm like, why the fuck are you here right now?
doing their civic duty.
Yeah. What are you doing? Like,
I am on my 14th year of fantasy football now. And statistically, the more I try to pay attention and come up with a plan beforehand, the worse I do. Like, I was looking at my history of, like, what the years I did good and bad. And, like, every year I prepared, like, a strategy, and I'm like, I'm going to draft this guy, this guy. It's, like, the years I did the worst. So I usually just ignore it till, like, the day before now.
Lucas is like, do I really look like a guy with a plan?
Alright, I'm officially washing a van now.
Do I
the
look like a
viewers
guy
can't
with a
see it.
van?
That's so stupid.
Sorry.
The viewers can't see it, but ooh boy, is this van getting clean.
What are you starting with? What part of the van do you attack first, Lucas?
The
Yeah,
wheels.
what's your
Gotta get
strat?
that nice and shiny. The official Peekaboo Jones strat: start with the wheels, and if what you're cleaning doesn't have wheels, then you're screwed.
Figure it out. I'm finishing
Yeah, as I
up.
was doing the real power washing the other day, I was like, "This sucks. This isn't like the game."
Yeah.
There's no wheels here.
Yeah.
Now, if you were doing a playground,
Oh, that'd be
Yeah, you just got to do
Story.
something more fun than whatever you were doing.
sidewalk.
yeah, there's not a level based on your girlfriend's parents' house sidewalk.
Specifically that title.
Is that the DLC?
Yeah. That one has a time limit though. 'Cause you can't be pissing around.
God, anytime I'm having trouble sleeping, I need to just fire this game up.
No, because then you're gonna be hooked. And you're like, okay, just a couple more percentage
Oh
points.
shit, it's 1 a.m.
See, these simulator games are awful for that because I'll turn them on at like 1 in the morning sometimes, and like, oh yeah, I'll go to bed at like 2 or something. It'll be like 4 in the morning. I'm sitting downstairs in my boxers, like
See
trying
the
to flip a
fucking
house.
sun coming up.
Yeah.
So we're almost done, Dan.
Yeah, 77.
Got the stupid floor done. Where are you? I haven't
Yeah, I'm
seen
working
you in
on
like
the-
a minute.
I'm on the roof, that's why you haven't seen me.
Oh, it's looking good. There's like a nice before and after.
Right?
So you guys doing a like the career mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, this game would be so perfect and fun if you could do like co-op with more than 2 people, but I don't know why they limit you like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes no sense.
Devs, get your shit together. Make this game 6-player co-op story mode.
Yeah, why limit it to 2? Like, what are you trying to protect?
The sanctity of power washing. You're not always gonna have 2 guys on the job site. You're not always gonna have 4 guys on the job site.
It's like the only reason they do it is to make it so you sink more time into this game on longer levels.
That is probably the real answer.
See, I don't like whenever you're done cleaning something that it dings to let you know that it's done. Us
There should be a
real life power
hardcore mode,
washers.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like how in like Vegas you had the mode that was hardcore where there was no reticle and you couldn't see behind
No
corners.
HUD.
Yeah, that's like the hardcore mode. You have to wait 5 minutes for the dork who hired you to be like, not done, and he doesn't tell you like what you need to do.
What you need to do, and then if you have to just submit like a done when you think you've got everything. There's no dirt check, and then if you didn't get everything, you have to start it all over again.
Devs, get on hardcore mode.
Yeah, I went survival mode also where you have a hunger bar for some reason.
You need to take a lunch break.
Yeah. Then you go to gas station simulator and you gotta buy a hearty meal.
Then your car breaks down on the way and you have to mechanic simulator and fix it.
Yeah. The gauntlet.
The most
What do they-
in-depth Sims game.
Yeah, what if they just combined every simulator game that's out there into like one massively annoying game? You can't do anything without having to like fix it or
The ultimate sim,
power wash
otherwise known as the
simulator.
Deadliest Warrior sim.
Yeah. Be power wash simulator on
Alright,
veteran.
That's one roof down. I think I got the
did-
whole thing.
Did I have to like approve my voice or anything? Am I actually coming through online?
Now that's just
I'm-
if you stream through Xbox, you have to do that. But since I'm using like a capture card and OBS, it just uses any audio that comes through.
Yeah,
One
as
day
far
I'll
as
figure out
we
streaming.
go, you sound good.
I'm also these So what the problem was before, I used to buy headsets with the microphone on the cord because I hate things in front of my face. But with the new sound monitoring on the Series X, that was what was causing like the echo feedback. So I had to get like an actual gaming headset. And these ones are like noise canceling, and like my old ones, I liked ones that weren't noise canceling, so I feel like I'm just yelling.
You're speaking with more chutzpah, so which I
Yeah,
like.
I feel like I have to hear myself, but
Yeah, no, I think you're coming through good.
The Colonel.
What's wrong, man? I say you, he did.
why? How is that only a 4-star clean?
I didn't even know that you could
What did I
do that.
miss?
I thought you had to do it every single nook and cranny.
I guess that tire strat needs some work.
Well, I haven't finished yet. I'm only at 4 stars, but I have no idea what I
Oh.
missed. Is there like a way to view what you missed?
Yeah, if you well,
Yeah.
there's a couple ways. So like if you hit start, it'll tell you like what parts of the car are missing, and you can if you hit like A on them, it'll highlight it for you, which is nice. And then if you hit right on the D-pad, it'll highlight all the dirt, so you don't have to worry
Yeah,
about it.
Ah,
The
there we go.
D-pad dirt vision is by far the most reliable and quickest.
Now, once you get in a big open area, that's where the challenge really begins, because you could be fucking anything.
The fuck?
Oh yeah, now we're cleaning.
This monkey bar is pissing
Oh,
me
I
off.
had no idea this park was gonna take this long.
Well, we're at 79.
We're getting there. Usually when you do a level, you get all the big stuff out of the way, and then it starts going a little faster. This is like the opposite.
Yeah,
Now
you'll
we're just
also
like getting
see
all the
with this
nooks and
bigger
crannies.
stuff, you need to like pace yourself and hey, Rheosite is fungicidal, cheap, and just an absolute joy to pour. Thank you. Okay. Anyway,
What?
it gave me like a little message. You'll learn that you can work on one element of it, but eventually you just gotta like move on to something else for your brain, because you can't look at the same thing over and over.
All right, what the bumper? Okay, that's all I'm missing. is
Oh.
a microscopic speck on the bumper.
Come on, dog.
And don't tell me you're interacting with your dog and not power washing. You're
Yeah,
on the clock.
I have the Elite controller where like the analog sticks can come out, or you could replace them.
I'm
So my
meaning to get
dog
that.
comes over and just punches my fucking controller so everything pops out.
You gotta go to the vet simulator to treat like the dog wound.
Dude, I scheduled a vet appointment to have his paw looked at for like I think it's like allergies or something like that, but I still want to have a vet look at it. Guess when the nearest appointment I could get is on the calendar?
Probably January.
February.
Like September 2nd. So I wait like 2 weeks
Yeah,
just
that-
to get him to see a doctor.
That is not bad from what I hear with vets.
That's insane.
Yeah, I tried to schedule an eye appointment, and they were backed up till like February. And I was like, cool.
The fucking VA is better than my dog's vet, which I say I say that like it's that's how but I don't know. VA's actually been doing pretty good lately for me at least.
Yeah, they're not terrible up here either.
But vet sucks. Regular healthcare is pretty shitty. I gotta
have-
say my dentist is pretty good though. Lucked out on that one.
For like the bomb sniffing dogs, do they have like a vet?
Huh?
I said for like the bomb sniffing dogs, do they have like a vet?
Yeah.
I just
Thank you.
envision like
Thank
a
you.
like a German Shepherd doctor, a lab coat.
Oh no, show me where it hurts.
Yeah,
All right,
the
this
German.
bumper. This bumper has been at 99% for like 20 minutes, and I've just been spraying every inch of the bumper. I cannot find whatever
think
it
Gotta
is.
You're
get
reading
them
that
nooks
wrong.
and crannies.
Yeah,
I think
right stick.
the bumper might be good.
Well, right stick, you got to crouch, and a lot of times whenever it's something is not coming out, it's because it's like super low or super high.
Weird
Got
angles.
it. It was underneath the very front left side of the bumper.
Yeah, you do have to get pretty tactical with the way you prone.
Are you doing
Oh,
me
you
a favor
want to recap
and
yourself?
yeah, that is cool. Yeah, can you spray down the other side of these real quick for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It'll cost you though. Foreman.
So we're on the same team.
I'm doing this like Stegosaurus, and this thing's a pain in the butt.
Oh, I know. Here, it's just this other one, Dan, on the right side. Thank you.
Craig, we should discuss payment options for me helping you for no progress on my story.
Oh, it'll checks in the
I
mail.
say story like there's a narrative in this game. Even though maybe there is. You get like
You play a
text
new
messages.
hotshot power watcher, fresh on the scene.
You have like a little mentor. He's like, you want to be the top power washer? You got to earn it. It's like it's like a Madden face of the franchise.
You think you have what it takes to be a power washing pro?
Did you play that new face of the franchise in like 22 or whatever?
Yeah, that's the main thing that I play is face of the franchise.
I did that, and did you get drafted yet? Because spoiler, it'll be the Jaguars, because that's the only team that like drafts you in that mode.
Well, it
And
dep-
then
which game are you playing? Like, who's the cover athlete? Is it the one with Lamar Jackson?
I don't know, whatever 22 is. Isn't that the newest, or did they come out with 23?
23 is the newest. 22,
Was that the Mahomes Brady
yeah,
one?
the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is annoying. I got drafted by the Jets. One thing that is kind of cool, I don't entirely understand the story, but in the new one, you like are already in the league or something, and you get the chance to sign with whoever you want, but there's different upsides. So like there's like some sort of gameplay component depending on how much money you get, so it's not just like arbitrary, and different teams will have better scheme fits. Like for example, the Steelers. They were in need of a quarterback, so it got like a good rating. But if you went to a team that already had a good quarterback, it wasn't as good of a contract. So that was cool that you can sign with whoever, but it might be better or worse depending on the situation.
Depending on how much fake money you want.
Yeah, well, dude, in that last one, it always says it's your first season, and to my knowledge, you can't just resign. You're always stuck with that fucking team.
That sucks.
Yeah, so have
Yeah, I went
fun.
through and I played the Super Bowl, and then I'm like, I'm never touching this again. Well, I found in 22, and I will literally make a video on it. There is one play that if you do, like the computer doesn't know how to block it. So like all my games were ending like 120 to like 7.
That's like you're probably right, because like if you ever watch competitive Madden, there's literally like 4 plays that they run, depending on like what defense you're in. It's all like it's pretty much like undefendable.
Whatever, it was like some play where the wide receivers pretty much all run straight down the field, and the one dude on my team, I forget who the Jaguars receivers are, but it was Chark. That's who it was, Chark Jr. He would like take off, and then I would just hit B for like a long pass, and the defenders couldn't keep up with him, so it was just an automatic touchdown every time I chose that play.
Yeah, like in competitive Madden, like they only do the trips formation where it's just like 3 tight receivers, like kind of by the tight end where they line up, just because it's like guaranteed just the best formation for just the way the game's designed, which is just fucking stupid.
There are glitch plays. Like a lot of times I'll get recommended like Madden, like YouTubers or whatever, and they'll talk about like there's a play that they should ban because it's like an automatic touchdown or whatever. So
Well, I found one of them. I love in those games too, especially with the hockey ones. You'll be like your be a pro thing, and you're winning your games like 120 to like 7, and the coach is like, "We're thinking about putting you on the second line. We just weren't happy with your performance in that one."
yeah, like they totally ignore like you could have like 3 interceptions, which granted is not great, but you'll still win by like 40 points, and they'll still be like, "Yo, that was embarrassing." And it's like, did you see me out there? I had like 600 yards.
In the hockey, I'll fully admit I was playing the hockey on like rookie because I suck at it now. But I was, scoring like 16 goals a game, and the coach was like, "You're not passing enough. We're gonna put you down the second line."
Yeah.
The worst thing about NHL Be a Pro is like it gives you the position arrow, and you're like, "Shut up! I'm just trying to cherry pick." Like you're out of position
Yeah.
too often, kid.
Climbing
other
some of
problem-
these jungle gym parts, I feel like I'm trying to glitch out of a map in like COD 4.
Yeah, I know, you just got to keep hopping.
The other problem with Madden Be a Pro, I feel like, is that you only really can like play as the quarterback.
Yeah.
I remember like in like older ones trying to like run routes as receivers, and it just doesn't work until like you have to let the computer just run the route till you catch the ball, and then you can like take over, which was kind of annoying.
Yeah, you could also do like running back. You also do like cornerback, which I feel like probably wouldn't be that fun. I mean, maybe not. Like
I
whatever
think
you.
corner would be like super hard. Like
Running
Yeah.
back would probably be
running back would
the
be the
most
next easy
playable.
one.
Yeah, like the most playable. Yeah, I did the wide receiver one once too, and like I would be wide open, 50 yards down the field, and he'd do like a screen pass.
Well, now
Like,
you
cool.
know how Antonio Brown feels. Put that shit on.
Yeah.
He tweeted today. I was gonna put it in the group today. He's like, after his tirade against Tom Brady and he's like, "No hard feelings, but these feelings be hard."
Oh yeah.
I'm like, damn, that's deep.
Hashtag put that shit on. We gotta play that during the draft.
Oh, you can actually buy new power washers.
Hell yeah.
Customize
If you're
your
good
appearance.
enough.
Hell yeah. Anyone have the orange outfit yet? Because I want the orange outfit.
No, I picked the pink one, but I haven't put it on yet.
Alright, I'm buying the orange.
I wanted to look like the Squid Games guy.
Oh, no, I don't want the orange. How do you put it on?
I could not figure that out. If you find out, let me know.
Craig, I'm gonna get the roof again.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll
If
let
you could get the underside of the yellow roof, that would help out a lot.
Yeah, I'm on the underside of the first level, and then I'll
Okay.
go on. I feel like the auto clean at the end is pretty generous today. You notice that?
Dude,
yeah,
it's-
I've been kind of getting that feeling too.
There's like a couple times where like I feel like it's giving me just like a quick clean. Like I clearly have more dirt to give. It's like, you got it. He'll just give you completion on this part.
Yeah.
Yeah, there will still be like big caked on chunks of mold, but if you get like the majority of it, you're good.
Majority of the caca.
And the doo-doo.
Craig, if
Although-
I forget what the buttons are called. The little 2 windows button, like in the center. of the
I just
controller,
call
you
it
can
pause
change
or
your outfit.
select.
Alright, select.
Okay.
You can change your outfit.
Ah, thank you. My gloves.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I pink now, Dan?
Yep.
Sweet. Yo, give me your little cookie thing. That's my Squid Game quote.
I'm about to get an extended nozzle.
My favorite part of Squid Game when he goes, "Give me your cookie thing."
Listen, I don't speak Korean.
Oh my god, you could buy skins.
The best feeling in
Make
the
sure you don't
world is
blow
when
all
you're
your money in one place, because you do need to buy cleaner.
Oh,
It-
I don't need that shit.
yeah, don't be a leech, okay? We need everyone doing their part. The best feeling is when you're not even aiming for something, but you end up cleaning it and getting like the final piece.
You're getting a call.
What?
Don't you hate when you're just power washing something and your woman interrupts you?
Right.
Respect the clean.
Team clean.
Oh,
See, apparently Le'Veon Bell's thinking about backing out of his boxing match with Adrian Peterson.
Saw like Adrian Peterson knock the dude out in sparring today or something like that.
Yeah, someone tagged it in almost said Antonio Brown. Someone tagged Le'Veon Bell, and they were like, "There's still time to back out." And he was like, "I'm honestly thinking about it." I was like, "Why would you say that publicly on Twitter?"
Oh man, if you push right before you clean any dirt, you like blast yours with a just it's so bright. I'm cleaning the patio now.
we're almost done. We're at like 92%.
I think I'm good here.
So is anyone buying the new Call of Duty, or is everyone giving up on that series?
There's a new
I'll probably
COD.
buy it.
I think.
Well,
I mean,
well.
I just assume there's a new Call of Duty. Isn't there always a new Call of Duty?
That's fair.
It's Modern Warfare 2.
Is it really?
I like how
that's
we're just
right.
like back, like it's just a fucking continuating circle. Like it's not new shit. We're just we're just back in 2011 now.
Yo, you
Modern
know,
Warfare 2 is coming
you
out.
know, Black Ops is coming in 2024.
Yeah, like it's gonna be Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 1, 2.
I'm still watching the new Beavis and Butthead. You know, playing. Gonna buy Modern Warfare 2.
Yo, what if it's like in the 90s? I don't know what what like the Gulf War, I guess. I don't know how sexy that
What
would
for
be.
COD?
Yeah, for if they did like a Black Ops in the 90s.
Aren't they doing like... Oh, for like another Black Ops, you mean?
Yeah.
That would be cool, like a Desert Storm COD.
I missed the window on whenever Warzone was cool still. That was when I had the old Xbox and I could not run it.
Yeah, one of these days. I mean, I assume Modern Warfare 2 is going to have Warzone 2.0. I
Yeah,
played
They announced it's coming out.
I played
I will always
Vanguard.
resent Vanguard for ruining Warzone.
Yeah, Scott played Vanguard a lot more than I have. I'm going through the campaign, and it's kind of just what you'd expect. But
I have still
Yeah,
never played a Call of Duty campaign to this day. I have always bought it and just gone right to multiplayer and never once finished a campaign or even started one.
nah, couldn't be me.
Black
fam.
Ops was pretty cool. I think
Black Ops
Modern
was-
Warfare
First one.
Modern
or-
Warfare was cool while it lasted, but 3 was just like bizarre.
Yeah,
Modern Warfare 3.
Lucas, COD 4 story, classic. Modern Warfare 2 also, I think, had a good story, the campaign.
Mhm.
So I would say play that. Not that you're asking, but I'm gonna tell you. Black Ops, well, also World at War, because it's kind of like the first one of Black Ops. I don't know.
I'll
There's
see if I can fit it in between GTA 4 that I'm playing currently.
yeah. They got good campaigns.
I want to play some GTA 4 online.
Go Rob Cluckenbell.
Dude, when's your last Cluckin' Bell?
Well, I've talked to this dude at work about GTA a lot, and we always talk about like what we think. I would not mind if the map was a decent bit smaller, but you could go in every building. Because
Yeah.
I'd agree.
like that's way more impressive, and I'm not the first person to say this. It's a common criticism. Like buildings in GTA 5, because you can't go in basically any of them. They're not really buildings. They're just like obstacles that you have to drive around. And so to like that would add so much more to like immersion. If it's like, okay, this building, you drive around it obviously, but you feel like going in there, just go in there. Like that's more impressive than like, okay, this map's gonna be a bajillion miles long. You know what I mean?
I would agree
Yeah.
literally 100% because the most fun we've had in GTA is like robbing convenience stores.
Yeah, you don't have that. You just go from point A to B, and there's nothing really there.
And yeah, I get that because GTA 5's map is really annoying after you've explored it for like the third time. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you got to go here. Like, oh, you start this mission. It's like on the other side of like the world, and you have to drive for 15 minutes to just start a mission.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, although apparently
It
what
is
they're-
wild that new
that's-
shit continues to come out for that game when it's literally coming up on 10 years old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it just is the closest thing to a money printer that's ever existed. Like it's insane. But apparently like there is a pretty credible leak about some details about GTA 6, and they were saying how in terms of map it's going to start with Miami, but they're going to add maps over time, which kind of makes sense of it as like a live service type game.
Yeah.
So
I like how we're shitting on GTA 5 while playing Power Wash Simulator. The game's too big. It's not like this where I'm confined to a
Scale it
backyard.
down, guys.
yeah. Yeah, it's I mean everyone's excited for that game, but it's gonna make a bajillion $1 million.
Yeah.
Did you guys play Lawn Mowing Simulator yet?
And we were talking
Is
about
that
it though.
on?
This is my first dive into the sim genre.
Oh, I play them all the time, and I'm pretty sure the joke's been made before. Because I try like all the simulators.
There's it's like 18-wheeler parking simulator. I've seen that before.
I want to
Tractor
do
trailer parking simulator.
Some of the tractor trailer games are actually kind of fun. Not even gonna lie.
think your truck's bigger than mine.
You think your truck is bigger than mine?
And you working on this roof?
Yeah, right above you.
Alright, cool.
Yes, Foreman.
Yeah, the others, they have Surgeon Simulator. I think would be fun to try out.
I don't think Xenu could be trusted with that though.
Wasn't the point of that game to like really be bad at it?
Yeah, it's like cartoony. It's not like serious, but Dr. Dan, give me the defibrillator.
Use it on assistant.
I gotta charge my stupid headset. Give me a second, Dan. I'm sorry. Gotta
Terrible.
Find my Watch you stop.
Oh, thank you.
Oh god.
Don't
Can't
tell me
wait to
you're
power wash in my sleep.
Don't tell me you're bored with Power Wash Simulator.
I'm not bored, it's just so sleepy.
Oh, so sleepy.
Wow.
I still want to play some damn Among Us. I want
Oh,
to try
shit.
that game.
I hate Among Us.
I've never actually played it. I mean, I get it because it's like one of those like it's like in the same realm as like Fortnite is.
I would probably like playing it with you guys, I'm sure.
Hey Dan, can you do me a favor?
Hmm.
If I do something a little bit crazy, can you check out the stream for real quick?
Yeah.
So I gotta charge my headset. Oh, you know what? I don't know if this will work. Never mind. Let me try this. So basically, like, I gotta charge my headset, but if I put it in my computer when it's folded up, my laptop, then it will connect there, and I can't unconnect it, and I can't hear you guys. But if I connect it here. You guys hear me?
What am I doing, Craig?
Damn it. All right, Dan. I'm gonna need you to do that social experiment again.
What am I doing? Just checking the stream.
Yeah, let me know when you're on there.
I'm good to go, Craig.
All right, I'm gonna close my laptop and see. Tell me if the stream still is going on. Don't stop watching.
It looks good.
So it's still going?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wonder if...
I still expect to be paid for that testing time.
I'm waiting to be paid for any of our stuff yet by Dr. Squatch.
Someday, Lucas. They hand out sponsorships like candy.
Our channel's been active for over a year now. It's like a year and 2 months.
I know.
This is how it starts.
At least since the Deadliest Warrior podcast became a thing.
That's a good starting point to market. We should think about what we want to do after, though. Like, I know that's putting the horse before the cart, but like that day will come when we're done with the Deadliest Warrior stuff.
What if you just never do the not zombies vampire episode review? Like, it's coming. Don't worry.
Maybe next year.
Winter is coming, am I right? Huh?
Got him.
There hasn't really been any good games that have come out for like online multiplayer recently.
No.
Like none that I want to like jump in, especially like shooting games. I feel like there's always been one out in the past that like everyone plays, but it's been a while since something good.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be Halo Infinite, but
Just wait till Halo Infinite Forge comes out. You laugh, but I'm gonna make some shit, let me tell you.
apparently a beta of Forge came out, and it's like, yeah, this game's going to be out probably close to a year, I want to say. Maybe not close to a year, but like it's going to be out for 6 months, and you still don't... Forge is still in beta. Like...
Have faith, Craig. It's gonna be awesome.
And you got Gears, which is Gears.
Are they making
the-
the sixth one?
Someday.
Money.
And Lucas, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Gears of War 5. It's not Gears of War 5. Don't even say that. It's Gears 5.
War 6.
Sometimes I do
They
miss
just
our
adopt Fast
little.
and Furious names.
I miss our little stint that we did for Gears.
Did you guys play Gears 5 at all? I
We did
not
for quite
even
a bit
play
for
it.
a little bit.
Briefly, yeah.
There was like a 4-month period where we were actually like playing the shit out of it.
I didn't hate 4, but just something about 5 just didn't click with me, and I like didn't play it at all.
Yeah, no, I liked a lot of the changes. Like, I didn't like totally enjoy the open world stuff in the campaign, but I appreciated them like branching out. But some just did not click.
The phase when like games that did not need to be open world, they were like, we're gonna make it open world. That's what ruined Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors 9 was like an attempt at open world, and it was like awful. There was just an empty open world, but the map was like really the size of China, so you would just ride for 20 minutes and see nothing.
Nice.
Yeah, the this one, like, there's like, I think if I remember there being like vague RPG elements, and I don't know, it just didn't work. Other people feel the same way. Like me and Mike, whenever the Battle Pass came out, we like spent every waking hour be like, oh, we gotta get this Battle Pass. We would help each other get there, play stupid Escape or whatever. And then one day it just clicked. I'm like, man, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, this is like a job. Like, and I just never played it again. It was crazy.
That was for Gears.
Yeah. And like, no, all jokes aside, I think all of the stupid, like, I don't even say product placement, but like stupid skins really ruined it. Because one thing, you got Fortnite and they got like Goku and stuff, but most of the time they're not advertising something, or it's like something cool and fun. Like,
The Terminators were fucking
was
annoying.
bad, yeah. And they had the skinny hitbox, so everybody fucking used them because they wanted to be like, oh, this is the smallest hitbox in the game, and it just ruined it. The fact that one of the blood sprays was like logos of all Microsoft games, like Forza and Hellblade, like,
It's just stupid.
it just kind of took you out of it, and there wasn't any like cool characters. You had to unlock most of them. A lot of little stuff that I think went wrong, and I don't blame the Coalition. I blame like Microsoft.
Yeah.
All right, we're at like 99%, boys. We're in the home stretch.
The last game that I genuinely
It's a
remember
trash
like
can.
having a really good time playing online, as dumb as it is, was like Battlefield 1.
Yeah, I don't know if I really love that game, but I know you guys did.
Yeah, I remember you didn't like it that much.
I like
but
the
I feel
World
like
War II one. I didn't like.
I had
1,
good times on
really.
1. I liked it.
5. I like 5.
I never
Yeah.
really played 5, but I felt like I wanted to, and I just never did.
5
There
was
was-
not good, but that doesn't mean I didn't like it.
I just remember in 5, I like did so much stuff with the planes and the bombers, but it was also super frustrating because the people that just fun policed it
Yeah.
and would just be fighters and just shoot you down.
You could only go in a plane if you had like a literal escort.
Yeah.
But
Stupid
I remember
me
I put
was
a lot of time working on those in that game.
I was like super hyped for 40 or 2042 or whatever it is. Have not even touched that game or gave it a second thought since it was released. Has anyone tried that one?
No, the last one I played was 5.
Is it free on EA Pass? Because I'll try it. But
That's crazy. It has all the stuff I did even by myself before you joined. Alright, we... Detached house. Ooh. Scott, do you want to host one up?
I can, yeah.
Alright, cool.
You guys can come help me finish that playground. I'm at 74%.
No, I don't think we can.
Okay, give me a minute.
no one else is allowed to wear the orange skin though.
Setting ground rules.
It's free play, right?
Yeah. Holy shit, I have so much money.
All I have is the bungalow and then that back garden in terms of places. Oh wait, look. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Oh, cool. I can't see the time lapse of the playground.
Good.
All right. Unfortunately, I do have to dip out though.
Hey, come on.
Oh, we can do this. This house will take a minute.
Yeah.
This is how it starts.
No, come on.
Everybody
We,
join my
know
game.
we finally got the full squad.
Yeah, you can't leave yet. I haven't got to see your character yet.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
I can't invite you guys.
Today's my non-negotiable day, but I do look forward to the next one.
Can you guys join me?
No. You gotta go to hit pause and go to the top left. And you would do, like, you could turn on co-op.
Let's finish the game, so Dan can't ever play it again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, co-op. Network error. Every time I turn co-op on, it gives me like network error, and then it like boots me out of the game. So Craig, I don't know if you want to try and host one.
Well, if I host, we'll have to do one we've already done, but if you don't mind. You can do the playground. Have you done the playground yet, Scott? 'Cause that was the one you were just doing.
They should just open up all of the stuff to anyone who wants to play it.
I know. I looked up to see if
Sorry,
they were.
I was using the bathroom.
I looked up to see if there were cheat codes. There's not. The two options are either any of the ones we've already done, the specials. We could do the backyard or the playground, or unless you have something, we can try to figure out what's going on with the co-op.
No, I don't. Try and host one and see if I can even get in, because I think I had a problem getting into the game with Dan the other day too.
All right, I'll invite you. I'll invite both you guys.
Yeah, unable to connect the host. This was doing this with Dan the other day. I don't know why.
Hey, we
So
try.
try and restart
Yeah,
the game.
restart the game. Lucas, can you join me?
Yeah, mine said unable also.
Maybe because I'm already done. I'm just gonna restart my game. You know what game I kind of wish we played a little bit more is Apex Legends.
I've never played that either.
We won our first game and we never really went back and played it. I mean, we love Titanfall. Like that game. I always forget about how much we played the first one. Yeah, that was so fun.
First one was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I did really like that game.
It pisses me off just because people always write off the first one because it wasn't on PlayStation. But the first one I loved way more than like what it turned into. How every Titan's like a transformer, and they have their own kit. I don't know.
It did the like weird physics bullshit, but it did it properly where you could like run on walls, and it made sense because of the Titans. Like it wasn't obnoxious like it was in those Call of Duty games.
Yeah. It's got
You guys get that
Oh
invite?
yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that'll work. Hopefully that works.
Oh yeah, new level. My pink.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let me restart my game real quick too, because I still got the unable to connect thing.
Yeah. Because that's mine did that, and how it works. We'll wait for you, Lucas.
I got the medium. Oh, look at this beast. The Urban X.
It's like a ray gun.
Yeah.
Alright, hit me with that.
Oh,
invite, that
look
hot,
how this
crispy
thing
invite
just
again.
cuts through the dirt. Oh man, look at that beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
Here, I'm gonna spray Lucas like he just won the World Series.
Oh, what's up, boys?
Yeah, if you look off in the distance, you can see the volcano that caused all this. Good thing this guy had volcano insurance to pay us.
Yeah. Listen,
See
don't
that
spray
van
the
behind you?
foreman.
I cleaned that.
Oh, sick, dude.
Wait, has anyone drawn a dick yet?
Yeah. You're a little late.
Okay.
Fuck up. This thing is a beaut.
This game's great.
I gotta upgrade to this as soon as you can. What are you laughing at?
Just taking the tour of the house.
Somehow I doubt that. God damn it. God damn it.
All right, job's done.
The homeowner should mind.
Yeah, do you would you do that on the sidewalk you were power washing the other day?
Yeah. It's a power move. So is it just the house?
Yeah.
Why do I hear a bouncing ball? Do you guys watch the Hard Knocks last night?
Yeah, well, I watched it right before I joined you guys today.
Dude, I might be
Good so
rooting for the
far.
Lions harder than the Steelers.
I think
Like-
the Lions will finish third in the division this year.
Who's in their division?
Green Bay, Chicago, and Minnesota.
Who do you think they're gonna beat?
I think Chicago will be last.
Yeah. Who's their coach?
Yeah.
For Chicago,
Yeah.
honestly, I don't know. somewhat new because they fired their coach last year.
Yeah.
There should still be video proof online of me saying that Justin Fields was not going to be great last year. I called that.
And he was a rookie on a bad team. I don't think anyone. I don't even think he started the year.
Who is he behind? Mike Lennon?
I forget. I don't think Fields started though. Like Foles and Glennon, maybe. Foles was one of them.
Not everyone can be a Kenny Pickett, having that great 1-0 start in preseason.
I was
Yeah.
like, I was upset with Steeler fans for just booing Mason Rudolph. It's before he even took a snap. I was just like, what are we doing here?
Oh, I gotta read you guys. I meant to send it in the group me, but I didn't. This is a good Facebook post on Yin's Nation Sport. It says, let's face it, Mason hasn't been given a real opportunity and has been hated ever since a thug criminal who should have been prosecuted for assault tried to paint him as a bigot as an alibi 2 weeks later with an ESPN woke media smear job. I didn't even read that. It was a shame his own fans booed him in his own stadium and played very well despite all the adversity and people just wanting and wishing he fails. I, for one, think Mason is the best option and should be starting until Kenny Pickett and the coaching staff is comfortable to throw him out as the everyday starter. So this person, Mitch,
Clearly
is out.
unbiased. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I
Which, like,
didn't...
I'm pretty sure like Mason Rudolph isn't even like doesn't have like he's not like a political figure, but just because he got hit in the head by Myles Garrett, you just like assume that he's like a MAGA guy now.
Yeah, and you know what? It's funny. Whenever they said, like, by criminal, and I was like, all right, maybe criminal isn't inherently political. Let's see where this goes. It's like, oh, no, that's what they meant by criminal.
This house looks like shit even after it's clean. Like the paint underneath.
Listen, we're not here to critique the house. We're here to clean it.
Yeah, they should have a convenience store part where you have to go and get your coffee in the morning and buy like $20 worth of Slim Jims to eat throughout the day.
Ladder.
Oh, you can use the ladders. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think they were there for decoration. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Okay, no. God damn it. It's like slippery.
No, this game's flawless.
Don't be talking shit on Power Washing Simulator, okay?
Or I'll clean your
I
mouth
will
out
once
with
I-
soap.
I can't climb this ladder.
What a noob.
How do you pick up the ladder?
Like down on the D-pad, I think, and then down again. So that
Hey! What are you doing? How am I gonna get down?
Moving the ladder to where I can get up the damn wall.
Ultimate prank.
it was going back to Hard Knocks though, Craig. The one funny thing I kind of chuckled at was in the preseason game against the Falcons when Aiden Hutchinson, like his montage, and like he's making all these plays and like all this great stuff's happening and everyone's cheering and it's like first drive the Falcons went 12 plays, 87 yards, and scored a touchdown.
Yeah, see, that's like, I don't know. I felt like Hard Knocks, say they did like Hard Knocks for every single team, they could make any team look like, oh, this is a real contender. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's
what
not like the real
that's what
story.
they're doing right now. Like the Lions look like legit, but in reality, they're probably going to kind of suck.
Got a lot of Steelers on that team though.
So what's the Heinz Red Zone going to be called now?
Oh, that's the other thing with Madden. It's still Heinz Field.
Yeah.
I guess they
It'll
couldn't figure
always
it
be
out.
Heinz Field to me.
I'm buying a
People are
copy.
saying there's no Twitter tag for Acrisure Stadium. It's still Heinz Field.
I like to see. If they weren't thinking about bringing it back, they would have made a Twitter tag. You know, I know we got a tough division, but the Ravens, I feel like, are a little bit fraudulent, and I feel like the Bengals might have a Super Bowl hangover. You know they're going to be really good, but I don't know, man.
I think we could sneak into a wild card.
Yeah. Oh, and the Browns are the Browns.
The Browns is the Browns.
Still Browns themselves.
I love how Deshaun Watson's now trying to like negotiate his suspension. He's like, I'd take 8 games and a $5 million fine.
Yeah, it's just such a mess.
And then he finally apologized, quote unquote.
I'm sorry if anybody thought that what I did might have been wrong.
I was listening to part of my take, and they were saying like his punishment should be before every game, a more athletic, wealthier man forcefully jizzes on his leg before he goes out and plays.
Non-violently, of course. Yo, everyone mocking Deshaun Watson, though, completely uncalled for.
I mean, he did his time. He didn't want to play for a bad team, so he just sat out the whole year.
Where have I heard that before?
It's kind of crazy, like, not that I was rooting against anybody getting their money, but, like, how bad of a move Le'Veon Bell is, like, sitting out was. It just totally, like, ruined his career.
Just maybe top 5 like fumbling the bag moves of all time.
Like, I wonder what happened. Did he just not take care of himself? Like, to go from most people's eyes the best running back in the league to can't even get on a roster is, like, insane.
I mean, I think you wonder like would he like have sucked that bad if the Steelers just re-signed him? He was with us.
I don't think so.
I mean, you're the top running back though. You only have that for like
Yeah, like the
couple
average
years
shelf life
max.
of a running back, they say, is like, 4 years. Like, look at Todd Gurley too. Like, he didn't do all that.
look
and
at
he's-
Adrian Peterson too. He used to be the #1 overall, and now he like fell so hard after that.
I
he was
wouldn't
like-
use him. I think he had a long career for a running back.
you got Frank Gore.
Adrian Peterson came in the league in like 07, and he was like still a solid running back for at least 8 years.
Yeah, so maybe he is a little bit longer than I remember.
I think Todd Gurley's like the perfect kind of comparison to Lev Bell, like one of those dominant, like I think like an NFL, like an MVP candidate, and got paid and then just disappeared. And I don't even think he's in the league anymore.
That's the way I'd do it.
Ezekiel Elliott, I feel like, is not going to get a
Yeah,
lot
Zeke's
better.
kind of getting there.
Well, he's also been suspended half of these past couple of years.
I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of proud. I'm a little bit anxious, but I'm also proud that we like had no tanking years though. Like I'm still optimistic about this season, which is undoubtedly our transition year. I wish we wouldn't have wasted so much time on Ben's farewell tour, which was like 3 years long, but we you know, we didn't have any like losing seasons. Although I'm still waiting for the losing season trophy to come in the mail. But you know.
Yeah.
I watched a documentary the other day. Like I say documentary, but it was probably like a 20-minute YouTube video about how Cordell Stewart is like actually one of the greatest quarterbacks, and he was just way ahead of his time for his play style.
Yeah, definitely.
But he's like the butt of the joke in Pittsburgh still.
Because I mean that like is like what the ideal NFL quarterback is right now.
Not to turn this
Great, what sprayer do you have? It's like cleans so much faster than my shitty one.
I just bought this baby. I told you guys it's worth the investment. I got the Urban X, which sounds like a porn brand. Not to turn this into a first take segment, but do you guys think Tomlin's on the hot seat after the season? If even if we win, if we don't
No,
make a playoff
he's
run?
got at least no. He has the built-in excuse, even if they don't do well, of like, oh, we got a bridge quarterback in Mitch and a rookie in Kenny Pickett. That, no.
Yeah, I mean,
The defense is on the hot seat. If the defense isn't solid this year, there's going to be
Yeah.
a lot of hell because it's like the #1 paid defense in the league.
yeah, we can't.
I like everyone
And
was
if, like,
bitching
the
about
offense-
them during the preseason game the other day, but like that's not our starters at least. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see how they do. But yeah, the preseason is not a good example of it.
I love how everyone's destroying Devin Bush because someone asked him like what if things don't work out in Pittsburgh? He's like, I'll just move on, I'll still be in the NFL. It's like, dude, you fucking suck right now. Like, you're not just getting like guaranteed a roster spot somewhere if you're playing like ass, which you are.
What is he, a linebacker?
Yeah, he's a middle linebacker.
Yeah, I want to see our run defense, but that's not really going to happen in preseason because none of those. Yeah, I mean, Tomlin will be on my hot seat, but I don't know. I think he's got a pretty safe job. He's like a great objective coach, like in the general term. And not that he's a bad football coach, but like it's kind of like a Rorschach test where you just see what you want to see. Because like if you're like racist, then you can obviously see a lot of negative. And not that I am racist, but there is like I kind of just look at well. As far as I know, but
I wish he would like argue stuff sometimes more and like challenge more plays. I feel like
he's
he lacks
terrible at challenging.
Yeah,
He's
he like
awful
doesn't
at
challenge
challenging.
anything.
Well, no, he won't challenge stuff that he should, and then he'll just randomly
then something will
challenge
happen.
stupid
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, like it's pretty clear. Yeah, he's not a good challenge coach.
Yeah, that's always been my biggest thing because there'll be like a play like tight end, I forget his name, Jesse James, that like catch. And I guess he probably couldn't have challenged that, but that was a catch, damn it.
you just
In
wanted
the
to
end
bitch
zone.
about
I
the
think
catch
During
again.
the playoffs, like
That
5
got
years ago.
overturned. That got overturned, I think, because they called it a touchdown on the field, and they review every scoring play, and then they came back. So he could have. It would have been like challenging, like if you challenge the play and they said no, this is what happened, and then you just challenge it again.
Which I don't think you can do that.
Like I double challenge it,
Yeah.
which I feel like he would do. Damn,
He
dude,
would.
we're fucking taking this house down.
Yeah, I'm taking the credit. This Urban X is insane.
I
Fucking
mean,
nerf this
mine's
thing.
doing stuff. I'm gonna write them. I'm gonna shoot them a tweet tonight. Be like, you need to nerf the Urban X. It's ruining the game.
This house, I did it by myself. It took me like way longer.
Yo, we're at 98. God damn.
We may need to go. I have not bought any upgrades. We may need to go do the mini golf course. Show Lucas that.
Yeah, I need to buy some
Oh
upgrades.
god, I don't know if I can handle
That'll be the true test of this shit.
of the Urban X. Yeah, if you can buy it in game like right now, Scott, if you want to check it out.
Oh, really?
It's like
Yeah.
900 though, which you probably have the cash for that.
I
Though.
have
don't.
3,000. How do you? But where's it at? A little purchase. I see it.
Yeah, just press start and then get on the drop down thing.
Prime Vista 1500. Urban X U2.
That's
I guess I have to be level 40 before I can get the Prime Vista 3000.
it. What level am I? Does it say? Oh, 20. Yeah, I feel like I haven't really even played that game that long, so that's not bad.
Now, do I have it equipped? How do you equip it?
Select. What's going on with this gutter?
Ooh, this thing's fucking sexy.
I know.
What else do we need?
This gutter over here.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Porch fan.
Got the bricks.
Can I get a stool? I'll get myself a stool. Foreman just doing everything.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this game or not. I can't tell.
That's
It's
You're
it's a great podcast game. It's great if you want to just listen to a podcast and kind of do something else, like in the background.
you're playing it right if you are not sure whether you like it or not. Yo, what is going on with this gutter?
It's all below. It's all down
Yeah, I'm
here.
drop shotting it right now.
Oh,
I got it.
yeah. Lucas was with me right there.
All right.
All right, what else is?
Another gutter.
Oh, this wall over here too needs X-tude. Urban X.
It's still the go. Oh yeah, there's all kind of shit on this wall.
Urban X.
All right, wall's done. What else is there? Window. Got it.
Where is it in this fucking gutter?
Probably up top, like inside of it.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Yeah, I got it.
Post.
Posts are like it's like wood planks right here.
This gutter needs cleaned too.
I got the bottom.
Oh, look at that.
Good shit, boys.
Do I have to end it?
Yeah, you just put us in a new one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, check it out. Check out how the Urban X shoots this ball. Why is it's like
I
not
don't have the mini
accelerating?
golf course.
It'll be under the special.
Okay.
And that one, we might have all the different ones unlocked. Usually with a special you do.
Are we all here, or do I need to invite you guys again?
Might need invited.
I need an invite.
Thank you.
So I like the Series X a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah. It's oh dude, we don't get our fucking Urban X.
I think I have mine. Pretty sure I have mine.
Sucks.
Oh yeah, I don't have mine. What the fuck? Do we still want to do
maybe-
this?
Maybe because you can't use a high or medium pressure or whatever it is for this one.
It's probably because it's a special, because you get a dedicated
Yeah.
loadout. I mean, I'll do it. It's everyone's rite of passage to do this fucking
Okay.
course. Yeah, you like the Series X?
Yeah, I look because I was like, oh, it's a little too similar to the old Xbox because it's the same home screen and everything. I was like initially like skeptical about it, but yeah, I like it way more than I thought I would.
Yeah, there are a lot of like subtle features like the quick resume that really come in handy.
I do really like that.
That's nice. I think the biggest thing I like on PlayStation compared to Xbox, definitely the controller. Like the Xbox controller is quieter.
Yeah,
But that's like, and it has like little grips, but that's the only real noticeable thing for me. And the PlayStation
yeah. I
really
do
went
wish
for
they
it.
would upgrade the. Yeah, I wish they would upgrade the Xbox controller. I know they just keep going for like the same design, but it's getting a little dated now. And it's like the same price as the PlayStation controllers, pretty much.
And PlayStation, like you boot up the PlayStation and you feel like you're using a new device. Like there's like a new home
Yeah.
screen, and it's such a cool feeling. It's like Christmas morning. And then Xbox, it's like, oh, this is exactly the same, almost as loading up my Xbone. So
Yeah, I think I do like the PlayStation better still, which is usually how I feel anyway, which is why I play all my single player stuff on, and then because you guys play on Xbox, I always end up buying the Xbox also.
well, the other thing too that I like about Xbox is, I said this on the Pretty Good podcast, but like when I ever booted my PlayStation, I was like, oh, I have to buy like all these games pretty much if I want to play them. Versus Xbox,
Yeah.
like in the PlayStation catalog for their Game Pass is just like nothing compared to like the Xbox. So
I like their top tier one. It's a little pricey, but where you get like all the PlayStation 1 classic games, because for some reason that's like all I play more than new games. I still find myself playing like, PlayStation 1 shit. So I'm glad they finally did that.
I forgot. Stupid PlayStation charged me that $120 for the the rest of the year to have like their super mega version.
Oh yeah.
It's like fucking sucks. But it's nice. Stray came out day one. That was cool.
I still got to play that. Was it worth it? Or I mean, I guess you played it technically for free, but
Yeah, I mean it's kind of cool. There's more to it than I thought. Like I thought it would just be a very chill cat game, but there's like light RPG, like there's like an inventory and stuff, and there's a little bit more to it. Especially if you have a cat, so you probably get a kick out of it.
yeah.
But
It
yeah,
seems like a
it's-
more like indie developed game, which there hasn't been one of those in a while.
It's nice to play a game that's. I mean, there's lots of indie games, but this is like a kind of a high profile one. It's pretty short, and if you're looking for something more low key, obviously that's what that is. So, I recommend it if you're
Did
interested.
you watch the Harley Quinn cartoon yet?
No, I know Matt did, but I can't bother. But he said he really liked it.
I
so.
actually watched it. Yeah, I watched it, and you know me, I hate like every superhero shit. I did not hate it.
Yeah, I mean, it's what, on HBO?
Yeah, on HBO Max.
I'll add that to my superhero watch list.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I actually kind of liked it.
Hey, Dr. J.
Mr. J. I love the Mega 64 when, like, I just want some clip. That's all he says. He just goes, Mr. J, and that's his Harley Quinn impression.
So what's the soap do compared to like just spraying it with water?
So you have to pick the right soap on the right surface, or else I don't think it really does anything. Like, there's
Honestly, I don't think it is that much more effective. It helps a little bit.
Oh, you can free aim this bad boy too?
Yeah, if you hit up.
When will this game stop amazing me?
If you want to get motion sick while you play, you can hit up. You think people do like public matchmaking and just like, yo, I was power washing with these dudes. They fucking suck.
no sense of urgency, no plan.
What do they think? Water grows on trees, Mr. J.
I mean, that is like a thing in the mode in this. It's like clean with using like the least amount of water possible,
Really?
or against the clock.
High pressure. You thought high pressure, like the hoses were high pressure. That's the real high pressure. Mr. J.
I want to clean the top of this. God damn it, I keep falling off.
There's so many nooks and crannies on this one, it's ridiculous. But the good news is you'll probably be able to afford the Urban X.
Some serious upgrades after it.
I'm like barely making like $3 a thing though.
Yeah, but there's so much shit in here.
Yeah, this thing's huge. Wow, this thing has some range to it.
You can get the nozzle with the extension. Crazy. Snipe that dirt while you're at Farm Simulator, taking care of your farm.
What's like not even fun about that game is you just hire AI workers to like do everything for you. So the only thing you do is like buy the farm equipment and decide what you want to plant, and like they do all the work for you. So it's like you sit there for like 20 minutes not actually even playing the game. Like I'll go and do other things while my farm's like being taken care of.
While
Are
being
there
an
like
entrepreneur.
government subsidy upgrades in there?
Yeah. And then once you level up high enough, someone comes in and buys your farm property and builds a superhighway through it.
Yeah, unlock the eminent domain achievement. There should be a game where it's like a weed farm. It'd be called like Stoner Sim.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Dispensary simulator. You run your
I'm
own
sure that exists.
medicinal marijuana dispensary.
Oh, you know that exists. And once you beat the
Going
game,
back to
it's
Hard
like,
Knocks,
oh, go ahead.
I was laughing. It's like Amon-Ra St. Brown and his brother Equinemius, who is a receiver in the league, trained with their father, John.
Yeah, that was the funniest. I think it was you who said that like their dad's name is John. Amon-Ra, obliviate. I was so disappointed when no one else. What I know it's not actually Obliviate, but no one else appreciated the fact that that's what Yugi says in the show. I wonder how he's gonna do with Rudolph thrown to him, according to that leak.
Dude, I feel for David Blau. Blau.
Yeah, that was sad. I feel like there's not as strong of a like making the cut storyline in this one because I'm thinking back to the Cowboys. You had like a few different characters. In this one, I feel like not so much.
Yeah, like the Raiders ones had the Luke Wilson tight end. Like, was he gonna make the team? Like they introduced the Rodrigo guy, but like the coach was saying, like, "Yo, this 6th-round rookie is like playing better than all of you."
Yeah, I don't necessarily mind that. It's just interesting that it's like, okay, the entire team is the person, the Hard Knocks person, not just one individual. I like their coach. Coach is cool.
Football guy.
Yeah.
This will be the first year I can actually just watch the games without trying to find a stream for them. I went in on that stupid like Fubo TV or whatever, so I can actually just consistently watch the games.
How much is it?
It's like the same price as like cable. It's like $70 a month, but I only have to pay like 15 or something because I'm splitting it with like a bunch of people.
That's worth it. I'm sick of having to like watch it in my goddamn office to get the illegal stream to work, or fucking with it on the Xbox browser, which works like less and less every time I try to watch a game.
That's where I was kind of getting at because I've just been trying to watch streams and stuff for so long. I was like, I just want to actually be able to sit down,
No,
get a
you're
beer,
gonna
and
have,
just watch the game.
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not gonna cut out. It's not 5 minutes behind.
It's not going to get shut down like right as they're doing like a drive down the field.
No spoilers from the group chat.
Well, I used to just go over to my parents and watch them too, but that's like a, you don't want to do that every single game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may get Hulu Live for the season just for. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. It just sucks that the Steelers are like always out of market, so it kind of like
Yeah,
it's
for you.
getting a cable package.
I'd like to think that maybe there's some sort of TV contracts, and like one day NFL Plus is just gonna have like, okay, here's the live stuff, but I don't know.
I just
Well, you
don't get
can-
like.
With like the TV cable thing like I have, you can use a VPN and just change your region.
I don't get why these like leagues insist on having these dumb fucking blackout rules. Like, why is there not just a streaming service like you pay X amount of money and you can get every game every week? Like, why is that an issue?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, before
I
I
would
learned
play
what that
like.
NFL app was, that's what I was hoping it was.
I know. That's why I think like that's the idea. It's just there's maybe contracts that won't let them right now, but I don't know.
Because the NHL is like super bad about that too. I'm pretty sure of like blackout restrictions for stuff with streaming their games. Why is this a thing?
Yeah, I would pay like maybe 25 bucks a month just for okay, you don't have to worry. Whatever game, get the replay.
You can like you can watch every game. You can picture in picture like multi-box games. Like
Although, you know what, if it comes down to it, I will sacrifice the coach's film. I'll take the L on that one, but
I love like the fat shit sitting around like drinking his beer, like watching coach film, acting like he knows what he's doing. Yeah. Like some dude who like can't even run a quarter mile is like, you see, if that was me, you know, right here. See, he missed the opening. He right here.
like talking to his wife,
Like
she's like, yeah, okay.
He's
Yeah,
been
you-
drinking beer every day of his life for like 30 years.
you got to do a better job of looking off that safety.
Babe, I gotta get the coach's film.
I was like, did you guys see the video? It was at the Chicago White Sox game. This dude behind home plate was yelling at the manager, like put like pinch run angle. You gotta pinch run angle. And then Tony La Russa actually went and did it. And the whole section was just cheering. It's like, what the hell's going on?
That's awesome.
I'm guilty of it during UFC fights though, where I get like way into them sometimes. Where I'm like, oh no, he's got to go for that. He's got to go for the arm bar. Watch, he's gonna do it.
That's part of what's fun. You'd be like, well, I would do this.
See, I'd do UFC, I'd try MMA, but I just really don't want to get punched in the face. It's one of my life goals.
That might be a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, not fun to me. Although that's got to be one of like the most exhilarating things to like knock someone out or like submit someone.
Oh, I always imagine that. Yeah.
So cool.
I've done sparring before where I've got hit in the head, and that's where I decided it was not for me. Even when I had like that like headgear on that they make like boxers in training wear, and that like the punches go right through those things still.
They taught them how to box.
What would your walkout song be?
Disturbed, down with the sickness.
I would do I do bum 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 bum. Actually, that wouldn't be bad walkout music, but
Lucas, what song did you put on that you danced to for Adam's wedding? On the invitation.
Oh, I put the Roxanne just for Katie, because that's been like a long time joke that Katie
I
likes
want.
that song.
I was thinking about "Bring Your Whole Crew" by DMX.
I wanted to put the song by the Lonely Island, the Bin Laden one from Popstar.
I actually watched that whole movie when we got back from that trip because I had never seen that, and not very good.
No, that's what everyone was saying. Like, oh, this movie's so good. Like, I remember it not being that great, and that's why I went to bed while everyone was watching that. I'm like, pretty sure it's
Hot
not that
Rod-
great.
Hot Rod has like an actual story. That movie's just like a bunch of scenes put together.
Yeah.
Like there's really no plot line to it.
Yeah, I remember the very first time I saw it, I like didn't like it that much because I was expecting like another Hot Rod.
I still gotta send mine in. I always forget.
Yeah, I still haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I just sent mine in finally.
I looked at flights today for that. I didn't. Ooh,
Are they bad?
yeah.
Just
Compared to
flying in
what it
general
usually
right now is
is.
awful.
Yeah.
Well, you coming up for a couple extra days then to make it worth it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough for the wedding just because it's like, because everybody's like, I'm like the only one not in it, so everyone's
Yeah.
gonna be focused on doing like shit for that, and then afterwards everyone's just like in recovery mode. I don't know. Maybe if there's I'll look and see if maybe there's a Penguin game maybe earlier in the week, like the Thursday. Maybe we could go to it or something. I don't know.
Or if there's like a Steelers game. That'd be
I
sweet.
looked. I think
It's probably
think they're
on
either-
the day.
I think they're on the road. I think they're in Buffalo the day after it. Like I looked.
Yeah, I'm
I
playing.
do
for-
want to go to a Steeler game.
I
I
haven't been
just
to
don't
one in
think
a
it's
long
gonna work
time.
out.
I liked laughing at there's like little kids that are like in the preseason game. This is my first Steeler game. It's like, no, it's not. You
First
dumb
Steeler
bitch.
game, it's like, yeah, it doesn't fucking count. Get parents that love you and take you to a regular season game.
Yeah.
The first Steelers game I ever went to was against Baltimore in the playoffs, and we got annihilated.
I feel like I remember that game. I surprisingly never went to a playoff game for the Steelers.
I don't think I have either. I don't think I've ever been to a playoff game. Period.
I did one hockey game and one Steelers game, and I'm pretty sure neither were that great.
I went to three. I went to one of the final games for the Cup every year. The Penguins won it with Crosby in the Crosby era.
That was when I lived in North Carolina, like by myself, and I was watching on like a 32-inch TV in an empty living room on like a fold-out chair. And we won the cup, and I like dead quiet in my living room as I'm like, yeah.
Yay.
Dude, that was the best time. The second cup, I think, because that was when I was living in Minnesota, and of course, like a lot of people are into hockey there, so like everyone was trying to talk shit. And I remember we went to a Buffalo Wild Wings, and of course, it was like one where the Penguins like lost, and like dudes were like talking shit, and I was like, yeah, dude, we're you want to join me back as Buffalo Wild Wings now that we won the cup, like, and people would like yell shit at me as I was walking. I was like, they hate us because they ain't us, you know?
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah. And my one friend, he was from Auburn, and he was watching with me. He never really watched hockey, and it was the game 7 against Ottawa, and I was texting him. I'm like, oh, I'm freaking out, guys, because it was like the double overtime or whatever, and he was like, yeah, don't worry. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, our offense, like, if they get a goal, you know, we'll get one right back. And I'm like, dude, you don't understand. Like... And he was like, oh shit, that's how hockey works. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing well right now.
Yeah.
But it was that was fucking awesome. I saw I don't know who it was talking about how the NFL preseason opener got more views than the NHL finals.
He joined.
Join.
I am Babu Frick.
Yeah. Yo, Mike, we're streaming if you want to get on Power Wash Simulator.
I know. I was just watching it a second ago, and nah, I'm good.
No, you're not a watcher.
It's-
Dude, we're doing a
Loser.
civic duty by
I'm a-
cleaning up this tarnished mini golf course for the community.
I'm sorry. I'm a dirty human. You can't clean up these sins. My hands are dirty from being over here.
Yeah.
in the third
Yeah,
world.
how's Korea, Mike? Do you know the Gangnam Style dance yet?
Uh, kind of, kind of.
That's how you get into the country. They stop you at like
You
the
just-
customs and they're like, hit it.
What's your favorite K-pop band? Go.
My favorite K-pop band is almost getting ran over by vehicles on a daily basis every time I step outside my building. Even on base, it is terrifying. Like, we right outside my barracks, we have just sidewalks. They're just sidewalks, and you have to walk down the sidewalk a bit before you get to a road. The one day I walked outside of my barracks and there was a fucking truck on it, like barreling down at me. I was like, I guess, you know what? No, I'm standing my ground. This is a sidewalk. I'm not walking faster because there's a truck on it. So, you know.
Mike, are you allowed to have TikTok?
Yes, yes.
How
No,
are you
it's
gonna make
fu-
Gundam style videos if you don't have TikTok?
That's a serious
It's
question.
yeah, no. People are allowed to have it, and what's more ridiculous is people in MI, military intelligence, still have it, and you're an asshole if you have it, but yeah, but there's no regulation that stops us. So
Thanks, Biden.
it's stupid, but you know.
The
Oh, hey, I still have a shot I showed you.
yeah, I love when that
Ooh.
happens. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Something about Korea.
Do you guys not have jobs anymore? It's like Thursday night.
Yeah, this is our jobs. We're sponsored by
Oh.
Dr. Squatch.
Oh, okay.
Dude, this would be
Yeah,
a
when's
good Dr.
when's
Squatch,
Ninja joining this stream?
like ad video. Like clean yourself up. Use promo code Xenu for 20%
Yeah,
off.
yeah. Good integration. You know, this snake right here, this mini golf course, is really clean, but not as clean as I get when I use the chocolate milk soap from Dr. Squash.
When I use the Baby Yoda green bar soap.
What would be the Xenu bar? What would it be the
It would just
gel
be the
torso?
logo from Halo 3.
Well, we would have different like versions for all of us. Mine would be Doritos and milk, and then we would have Lucas would be, I don't know, like hot sauce or something.
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite. That'd be our integration.
I don't know. The first thing I thought for Scott was the boil in the bag brown rice, because I remember when we lived together, he ate that shit like 3 times a day.
I want to
Dude,
smell like
I'm-
brown rice.
I'm now officially back on off brown rice. I'm back to white.
I don't bind myself to one rice or the other. I'm not that strict. I'm free flowing in my rice.
You've seen
Well,
a color
as-
in your rice.
Yes, I see no color. If I want a rice, I'm gonna have it, regardless of the color. It's 2022. I don't, you know.
Well,
do
well,
that to
after
rice.
living in Asia, I feel like that's got to be like you got to be an expert at this point.
Yeah, like jasmine, long grain, like all of them.
Why would I be an expert?
Because Asia, they eat a lot of rice.
Oh,
A big cultural.
I see.
Cultural fact.
Yeah.
There are a lot of rice patties, though. Like right outside your base, you just walk outside and there's rice patties.
Do they have any
Yeah.
crazy ramen flavors?
Yes, the ramen here, like, I thought I was gonna eat so much ramen, and ramen, like instant ramen, is like really, really good. I got sick of it instantaneously because it's still instant ramen. But they're genuinely really, really good,
That's why it's called
and
instant.
they're like all over the place.
Because it's you instantly get sick of it.
I still have a bowl. I think that I never finished. Let me see here. Yeah. It's called Shin, and it says it has. Oh, this is all in Korean. Yeah, all in Korean. Oh wait. Yeah, it's still in Korean. Okay, but it's good.
I don't know why. I think it's my Xbox. It keeps saying people are online that are like in this party.
Mine. I don't know if Matt was just continuously getting on and off Xbox yesterday, but I got so many notifications for him getting on and off.
Yeah, me too. That might be a glitch with Xbox. Because it keeps coming there for you. I just got another one for Mike, so I don't know.
Yeah, I did too for Mike. Yeah.
I think I have mine all turned off. Like it doesn't notify me for anyone anymore.
How you know when we're gonna play Power Wash Simulator then? You know, gotta turn that shit on. As Antonio Brown would say, put that shit on.
Can you still like tag a game where it lets your friends know that you want to play it with them?
The beacon. I don't know.
I forgot that was even a feature.
Yo, Mike, remember the challenges on Xbox One when they came out? The community challenges
Yeah.
for killing like
Kind of.
1,000 zombies in Dead Rising.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's like, I
That
got this
stuff was
worthless.
gone so
I thought
quick.
about playing Dead Rising last week.
Which one?
The first one.
Classic.
Correct.
I still get anxiety playing the first one because of like, I don't know. I can't really explain it.
That game, I'll say, like, legitimately one of like the most challenging games I think I've ever played.
Oh
in like
yeah.
a good way.
It's tough to really describe the appeal of it because most of the challenge comes from it being really janky and how like the psychopath battles just the combat system is so kind of incompetent.
Yeah. Like the thing
But
that
at
got
the-
me off of that game the first time where I stopped playing for a long time was when you get abducted by the cult.
Oh yeah.
And like I didn't know like you like and you're naked in the box, like I didn't know about picking up the sword. I'm like, how the fuck do I get past this? And I just stopped playing.
Dude, that was like a hard pill to swallow with that. That like, if you're not good enough just to get through the game on your first playthrough, it's like okay to go through again, just to have more levels.
Yeah,
like,
you're not
as well as, like,
expected to
wait-
beat it. Like, just play how you want.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get the new JoJo game, Mike? Anna's.
I actually did not watch that trailer. I forgot that was.
Dude, you should. It's. I was telling
I
Dan
opened
about
up my
it.
phone and I like. Usually I actually had the comp day today, but usually I wake up at 4 in the morning, look at my phone, and then scramble to get to work by 5. So and then I'm there for 12 hours.
Well,
So
I
I forget things.
I know it's all good. I recommend it. I watched it like 5 times. It's like the premise is that like Rohan is vaguely interested in like the game and Koichi's trying to convince him to play it or something and he's like, tell me about this game, and then like Koichi talks about all the features and stuff. So it's cool. It's only $50, so it's like not like a full price game. So I don't know how many
Yeah,
Korean
because full
dollars it
price
is.
games are $70 now.
Yeah. So
Ah shit, it's going to my TV. I don't want that. Why don't you just put it on my Xbox?
I did play when I was at Techo. Did you ever see the old Capcom JoJo game?
No, I think the only two I've seen, I saw a bit of the one fighting game that I think you already have on your PlayStation, and then the Battle Royale one.
Oh yeah, this is like a remix of a PS3 fighting game, but there's like a classic Capcom one I got to play. I was so excited. Let me see. I feel like we've made no progress. Oh, we're 62% done. This castle's coming along.
When's the last time you guys dropped in Warzone?
Probably when you were here.
That's the same for me. That's crazy.
I kind of want to play it, and then if I get an interest in it, buy the Attack on Titan skin.
I don't want to play it. That was just out of curiosity.
Trying to play Fortnite with the new Goku skin.
The Goku, the Naruto, the Indiana Jones,
I think Goku was the final straw where it just broke people. And now people are like, yo, this is like the most insane game like ever.
adventure.
Having Goku and Thanos in the same game is just like something that's just so special.
Opposed to Master Chief getting double teamed by Aloy and Kratos.
Yeah.
No, I get you saying it. It's like everyone's breaking point is probably different, and maybe saw a lot of people say it was just Goku.
I've seen so much on Twitter that where people are just like, okay, this is officially like nuts. But I wish like Nintendo would just nut up and like give Mario a gun and put him in Fortnite, but I feel like they're too like brand sensitive and they'd be like, oh no. it doesn't work."
Yeah. I think Waluigi would work well, though. That son of a bitch looks like he'd murder somebody.
Yeah. I wonder. There's not really any Nintendo characters with guns, I guess, by design.
Samus.
Yeah, but and the movement of like the little ball would be cool. They're getting
The launch
outclassed.
will be in September.
They release like a trailer every day, and it's like the highlight of my morning. Get to see what new character they concocted up. You didn't watch any of Stone Ocean, did you? Oh,
I'm
stops
watching
online
the
again.
JoJo trailer.
Okay. I'm starving. I gotta earn my dinner with this this job that we're doing. Do you guys see apparently Death Stranding is rumored to be on PC Game Pass? Who cares?
One of the fighting styles is mounted.
Yeah.
Oh god. Greg, have you ever continued to play Pillars, or did you just die off on that?
I kind of died off. I'm on the third act out of 3, so I feel like I'm just
Okay.
gonna have to nut up. And did you beat it?
No, I just got done doing the White March.
Is that
So
worth
I
it?
did White March. What?
Is that worth it? Do you think to buy that?
I do not have the complete edition.
No, I have it actually on Xbox, but I got a lot further in the PC edition, so I'd have to buy it again.
I mean, you get new companions that are pretty decent, but they're still not like. I still have never removed Aloth and Durance, the wizard and the priest, from my team.
See, I didn't like
you
how
get new
magic is. Like that's not like the combat. I feel like I still never got like a full grasp on. And you know,
Yeah, the DLC you get a lot of It's almost you get decent gear and you get a decent bit of it, but most of it was just like just generic stuff at a higher level. But I did get a lot of like nice pieces here and there. Though my guy looks stupid now because I have a horned helmet, but it has a lot of good stuff for a fighter. I don't know. I don't know if the DLC is really worth it if you don't already have it, the complete edition.